Wait until you hear what I tell you in this video. Hey, make sure you don't click off the video too early because I am going to update you on a few things at the end of the video as well. If you know me and you've watched the channel, you know that I like to lead with value. You may also have noticed that I'm doing a free investment business and trading course. Well, I uploaded part 1 of the trading course and it had to do with investments, long-term holds and things like that. Portfolio building, risk management. Well, then I entirely skipped part 2 and went straight to part 3, which was short-term market timing, trading, if you will. And I never addressed the fact that I skipped part 2. Well, part 2 was supposed to be just about business. I also own multiple businesses in addition to doing YouTube and in addition to trading. There's a lot of synergy there, and I've talked a whole lot about it. And I've promised to create a course for you on how to start your own business. Well, I planned through this, I thought through this, I gathered content, and what I eventually found is that what I have to say about starting a business is far more vast than a 2-hour video could possibly contain. And so what we have decided to do is create an entirely separate channel just for that. So this channel is only talking about how to start a business. What that does is it fulfills my promise to you and gives you a more holistic approach to everything. Because as I came up with content, I thought about certain things and I said, well, okay, I have to share that with the subscribers. Then I have to share this with the subscribers. But if I share that, I have to share this. And then the rabbit trail just kept going on and on and on and on. Well, then it led me to think even more about how to bring this value to you. And my thought was, why don't I engage the man that got me into business in the first place? One of my mentors and one of my dear friends. Why don't I approach him and ask him if he would help? Well, not only is he going to help, but he is going to be the primary speaker on the new channel. The new channel, by the way, is called How to Start a Business, and the link is the first one in the description. And I want you to go there as soon as this video is over. Watch some videos over there. If you like them, stay and subscribe. Again, that's Mark Combs. That is the individual who mentored me and got me into business. Make no mistake, without this man, I would not be sitting here on YouTube before you today. I would not own these businesses. I would not have all of the content that I have offered you thus far. Okay, so that would not exist without him. And so I am honored to introduce you to him, but I want you to wait until the end of this video to click off, because if you click off too early, not as many people are going to see this, not as many people are going to know about the other channel, and not as many people are going to get the value that other channel brings. All right, so let's talk for just a second about who Mark Combs is and why he's qualified to do this. He explains this on the other channel. When you go over there, there's an intro video. You'll hear him talk about me from time to time, but he's going to tell his own side of things, his story. And I can tell you, he has more to offer than I do on the front of business. I've been very successful, but that's been in tandem with this individual. So Mark Combs is probably the most, how would I say, qualified individual when it comes to professional designations that I have ever met in my entire life. I think the man has something like 7 professional designations. It's like 24 letters. I'll pop his designations up on the screen. Okay, so he has all of those designations, a number of licenses. He's written a book. The guy's story can go on, but more importantly, he knows how to take an idea and turn it into an 8-figure business. And he hasn't just done this once, he's done it multiple times. I've had the joy of doing it alongside him. It's been an amazing trip and an amazing journey, but he is willing to talk about all of the things that we have done, the things that we have learned, and a lot of valuable lessons that came from, really, to tell you the truth, it came from making mistakes and figuring them out. He'll talk about where to get mentorship. He'll talk about how to start a business from nothing, from an idea, how to even know if you have a good idea to start a business. How do you start a business without any money? How do you start a business that you can start and run from your home? How do you start a business that is not a job, but something that turns into an asset that you can eventually walk away from? Passive income. So a passive income creating business, how to create that system that, remember we talked about business owners in part one of the video series. We talked about business owners and then people who actually own a system, the entrepreneurs. That was the self-employed versus the business quadrant. All right. What he's going to talk about is how to create something that ends up running itself so that you can go live your life and do the things that you want to do most. So something that can empower you or enable you to get to the next step of life, whatever that is for you. He's going to talk about some loans that are available for businesses. We're going to talk about taxes. We're going to talk about marketing, digital marketing. We're going to talk about networking. We're going to talk about how to properly partner. We're going to talk about documents that are needed in order to start a business, but also in order to run a business. So he's willing to share all of that. Right now, we're posting videos every Tuesday and every Friday. And he's talking really about the psychology behind everything at the moment. So he's talking on the psychology of things you need to think through and really how to eliminate bad business ideas before you even get started. And so that content is going to continue. And as it progresses, it's going to be linear in its progression in that he's going to get deeper and deeper and deeper into the details with examples that we have from real life experience in doing this every single day. I've told you many times that there is a massive amount of synergy between owning a business and knowing how to trade, especially when profits from the business are funding your trading account. It's an amazing, spectacular thing that I would like each and every one of you to at least be aware of. And I would like all of you to also have the chance to experience it at some point in time in your life. And I think for me, as far as the value I can add, the best thing I could possibly do is introduce you to Mark Combs. And that is found, again, first link in the description at this other YouTube channel. It's called How to Start a Business. The brand is called Business Anew. I'm very much involved on the back end, the production of things, kind of orchestrating some of the content, but Mark is the centerpiece of the content and you will meet him over there. All right. So if you have stayed this long, I really appreciate it. And I just want to tell you that there's going to be more content coming on the Profit Market channel in short order. I'm moving to a new home where I have a recording studio in the works, and I'll be able to produce more and more content as that progresses. So apologies for not creating content recently. We added the members section. I've been very busy with the channel members, kind of showing them how I trade and showing them, trade setups, what's going on with the market. And we're talking about some options too, but mainly just getting into, what I've learned over the last 12 years or so doing this and, hoping to pass as much knowledge, help, and value to you as I possibly can. Why? Some people ask me why I do that. The reason I want to help is because I believe that the greatest opportunity that you will have as an individual to reach the success you want is going to come from helping others achieve the success that they want. So the more people you can help become successful, the more likely you will become successful yourself. It's a philosophy I subscribe to. And that's really the driving factor behind all of that. It's the same thing over there at the Business Anew channel with Mark. So you'll be seeing me more. I'm going to get into more live trading videos. I'm going to get into more technical analysis videos where I break down indicators, and I'm going to get into more psychology and just talking about my personal experience with trading. As I've interacted with the members more, I've found that there's a number of things that they're interested in that I could share on the main channel as well. But anyways, thank you all for being here. Go to the other channel, subscribe to it, give Mark some love, leave a comment, say hello, tell him you came from the Profit Market channel. Mark would absolutely love that. And we are in the process of editing the next round of videos for upload. He's going to be sharing some actual spreadsheets with you that he's created to help you with understanding the finances in and around your business, especially when you get started. So don't miss that. That's coming very soon. And stay tuned. There's going to be more trading content coming here. So until then, see ya.